dogs on the floor.
Hey guys, welcome back to Corn Dogs on the Floor and The Walking Dead.
Should finish it off this time.
Hopefully.
If we don't, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, just a little bit.
No alcohol.
What?
That's what the sign said.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh.
Don't really know why that was a sign necessary for a drugstore, but okay. Just because you come here to buy your weed does not mean you can bring in your alcohol.
What?
It's late / early.
Gosh, all I can smell is that monster.
I think it's fucking my throat up again.
Then chill.
I think it might be more than a couple
Yeah,
days
I think it
before
is.
all this gets sorted out.
Fuck.
Yeah, just a little bit more than a few days.
Oh.
Doug?
I was like,
Doug.
that feels very cold. Wonder why.
Did you not have it turned on?
I do
Wow.
that a lot though. And I bet you do it every now and then.
What?
I try to do it without turning it on.
Oh yeah, I do it a lot. I'm just like, great, me.
I always get stuck on this part for a minute because I'm like, what do I have to do again?
Be
You have to examine that, then you can go back in and get the keys.
Yeah.
What? Do you know
Not
that
keys, but oh yeah, I guess it's keys.
Has a familiar face.
Just, a little familiar.
guy? From around here, huh? Could be anybody, you know.
Oh, really? No. Oh, right, because he didn't want them knowing he killed the senator.
Oh yeah, he killed the senator because he was sleeping with his wife, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He either killed him or almost killed him. I think he did kill him. I think he was convicted for murder. I don't think he meant to kill him. I think he just meant to, like, kick the shit out of him, but he went too far.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, something, topic that we didn't finish in the last episode. You go back now, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can sit around and examine stuff for a little longer if you really want to, but I'd rather you not.
Yeah, me either.
It ends after the motel, right? No,
yeah.
it ends after you try to escape from here after coming back.
Yeah. So I go back in now, right?
Yeah. And then you can get into the office now. Because there's no reason to go out there if you don't have a good reason or whatever.
Yeah. So you gotta, try to
like,
get
you
in
have to
there.
get the good reason by examining him. So this is how you get the keys or whatever. To the back room, that's what it is.
But no. So, me and Brandon...
I think you get a call from Glenn before that happens, though. Because, as soon as you unlock that door, the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
Figures the only thing that still has power is the damn alarm that could kill you.
But, back to the topic at hand. So, me and Brandon have started training MMA together.
I am sore everywhere.
Yeah. So...
If I breathe in real deep, my chest hurts right here.
Why?
I think it's just because I've been working on the upper body, so it's stressing out those muscles a little bit.
But for anyone who's looking for a really good workout that involves using
Punch
your
a
entire
punching
body...
bag.
Yeah, that's one way, but look up any type of MMA workouts, and I can 99% guarantee you will get a very good workout.
And if you don't, then you probably didn't need it to begin with.
That, or you weren't doing it correctly, but
Most likely you just didn't need it.
But just as a warning, everyone who does it, be careful when you do it.
You can and probably will hurt something if you don't do it right.
Yeah. So just make sure when you're working out to always stretch every appendage. Unless you don't, you do you. And... What?
That's me. I don't stretch. I don't see the reason to. It doesn't help me personally.
Honestly, I have to. Otherwise, I'll kind of mess
You have a
something
little
up.
bit more creaky bones than me. Muscles, rather.
Just a picture of who
Well, that and I've got a lot more
I know
muscle
who
to
you are.
stretch out because I've got
You're
longer
Lee Everett. You're
tendons
a
and
professor
everything.
at Athens who killed a state senator who was sleeping
Damn,
with
came
your
all the way
wife.
from Greece.
This is your parents' store. Folks around town know the owner's son got himself
We have an
a life
Athens,
sentence,
Texas,
but
by
I'm
the
a
way.
reporter for WABE in Atlanta.
I think I've
I
passed
paid
through it
attention to
before.
that trial. Maybe
Got
I
an
remember,
Athens.
but I
We've
don't
got a
really care.
Paris.
Frankly, that's a skill that might come in
Basically, it's proof that the USA is very unoriginal.
Did you tell anyone out there?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Or that you were tied to this place?
There's some place, I think it's Texas, but there's a place called Glasscock.
the world has ended out.
It sounds like Texas.
We've got some pretty funny names out here.
I've seen it on the map, so it probably is Texas.
You're insane.
I think I just saw it like in passing and didn't think anything of it at the time.
And the last thing we need is
We have a city called Gun Barrel City.
We do?
Yes, that is a city in Texas. It's. I can usually find it on maps if I look for a
lasts
minute.
longer than a few days, and you're a detriment to the group, then we'd have a problem.
It's somewhere, I think, in East Texas.
I'll just keep it to myself.
It's like East Texas.
Oh, hey,
has
there's
all the weird
Athens.
places.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
There it is. It's right. It's northwest of
Don't
Athens.
worry about it.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just a. It's like right on the border of a lake with a bridge that goes across it. Cedar Creek Reservoir. It's not that far from here, actually.
What, Gun Barrel?
Mm-hmm. Probably about the same distance it would be to go, maybe to Temple.
Yeah, because Athens really isn't that far, honestly.
I mean, it's Corsicana, then you go to Athens, or you can cut all the way to Palestine and go to
This is my
Athens, but that's a
dad's
longer route.
He'd zip around here on it from time to time.
It's a fair
Was he
distance. It's
sick?
going to be at least 2
Nah, he
hours.
was okay.
It's Texas.
I actually saw
Everything
him
is
work
either
shoplifting.
5
It makes
minutes
it look
away
like
or
it's
2
very
hours
close.
This place
Uh-huh.
better than any guard
But then
dog
you
in the
realize
neighborhood.
Dallas is right there.
away. Yeah.
And it's like, nope, that's a 3-hour
My
drive.
dad gave it to
What
me.
was the last time you've been to
Dad
Dallas,
was
anyways?
smart like that.
I have no clue. It was when I was little.
Well, no, you went with me and Chandler when I got my nose pierced, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. No, that was the last time I went.
That's been a good minute, too.
Can I
Yeah.
help?
And still to this day, you have PTSD of French fries near your face.
Yeah, so...
I really didn't mean to touch you with that. I felt
You're
terrible.
good. So, for context...
It was funny as fuck, though.
Later. Not at the moment for me.
So it was funny as fuck for me and Chandler.
Yeah.
So for
it's not that
context,
heavy.
it was right after like income
It's not
tax
good.
season. I had just got my nose
But I
pierced.
think
Wasn't that
it'll be
long ago?
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Chandler still lived here.
it's been about a year. But so we had just got my nose pierced.
What was that face that Clementine made?
You don't have
Like
a
she just
family?
had the biggest nut of her life. Which, to be fair, she probably would have
She's
been.
like 10.
She's like 7. She's 8,
What do
remember?
parents do?
No,
My
she's
mom's
7,
a
and then
doctor,
like
and
at
my
the
dad
end
is
of
an
episode
engineer.
4.
Those are good jobs.
What's your
No,
job?
it's the end of episode 5, or around the
Teach
middle of
history,
episode
right?
5. And the guy's like, she just turned 8.
Like, social studies?
It's like it was the dude she was talking to over the walkie-talkie.
Oh yeah.
The really creepy
You
dude.
didn't answer my question.
Yeah, that guy is kind of creepy.
All right, a little further.
I mean, I kind of know what he was wanting for. It's not that well hidden.
It's really
Why don't you want
not
to
though.
talk about your family?
And then this would have been like the
Hate
easiest
you?
like position in the world to be in for it, so to speak.
Because they're dead.
But but yeah, it was about a year ago,
Sorry.
and
I just had a thought.
what?
I'm
What if
just
Lee's
sorry
parents
for
aren't
being
dead?
mean.
They are, dude.
Look, my family.
What
like-
if they aren't though?
just
They're
was-
like 70.
There's no body though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know why?
I know why.
It probably
But
got
I'm
up and
saying,
walked away.
It's not the first time The Walking Dead's done that.
I got into some
Because
trouble.
I mean, we thought Kenny was dead in season 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
This-
But
And
to be
season
fair,
2 came back
like-
in episode 2.
Let's just keep that between you.
Wasn't that early?
Okay.
Yeah, it was episode 2 because in
Because of
episode
the
1 there
trouble?
was a teaser of a character that came back from season 1
Let's get this done.
because Clementine recognized him
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember now. But
and he stuck around in the group from then on. He had the full beard at that point.
Are you okay?
the
I hurt
grizzly
my
man beard.
finger.
He went full on lumberjack.
A little.
I quit being a fisher, became a mountaineer.
I'll find
Got
you
the
a
beard and everything.
Went from kicking bass to kicking bear.
Kicking bear ass.
Kicking bear bass. Blah, 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 blah.
And you know what you get when you put the two together?
What?
Kicking bass. Because it's bear ass.
Let's have a look at that.
So I still got the same damn name. Funny that.
It hurt.
Let's see if we can do something about it.
All the way from kicking fish out of the water to kicking bears down the mountain. Watch them roll.
Yes,
Went
please.
Watch
from-
them roll.
It went from to.
I forgot to show you Rafflecopter.
Yeah, you did.
Damn.
Dang it.
Alright, I'll remember after this episode. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
The keys are on that zombie out on the street.
Lee?
Oh my god, I just realized it's the first time they say zombie in all of The Walking Dead everything.
Yeah,
This is the only time they do.
I don't
Like, that always bothered me with The Walking Dead, is they never call them zombies.
I've got my
I saw a thing that said The Walking Dead is set in a universe where
Zombie culture didn't exist or something?
Yes, exactly. That's why it was like so widespread.
Because that's gonna say, that's another really big loop
Okay.
or plot hole with The Walking Dead is
Lee.
military would be able to handle it within a few weeks.
You're not bad, right?
Maybe not that quick, but it wouldn't have gotten to this extent.
That lady said
The military
he
are
killed
trained to
someone.
kill.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
that because he
So,
was
like,
one of the
They
things
should be
trying
able to
get
handle
you?
a zombie apocalypse, in all honesty. As long as they're not like fast zombies. Slow zombies they should be able to handle.
Especially walkers.
And you had to protect
I just mean,
yourself.
like, The Walking Dead, they have slow zombies.
Oh,
Games like DayZ, they have fast zombies.
And then
It's
there's
zombies that
World War
run.
Z.
It's zombies that run that are scary.
Yeah, because like that's a thing
The
coming
slow ones
and
are
running
like,
to eat
this
your
is
ass.
kind of easy to deal with unless there's a shit ton of them all around you.
It's like getting into a fist fight with a lion. You're getting screwed.
Yeah, because the only place you can kill that thing is by hitting it in the face, and you gotta be dead on accurate before it gets to you.
Okay.
That's such an abrupt scene right there.
Did I just?
Hey man, what are you doing? We can't even think about going out there unless the keys are out there for sure.
I know for a fact they're out there.
Oh yeah, you gotta show him the picture, that's right.
How can you be sure?
Cause
I forgot about it. See, this is why I get stuck in this part, 'cause I'm like, what am I missing? And then there's like that one little item.
It's kind of an issue with a lot of games. Is like you'll go through it a million times, but you'll forget one little thing, and it'll slow you down so much.
Yeah. Like with Undertale, when I forgot you had to do the Alphys thing.
Distract and buy you some time.
Totally forgot about that. Speaking of which, Undertale Genocide is starting this week. Yay.
Maybe.
Maybe, because I don't know if I'm ready for that. It's just a lot of grinding, and I don't know if I'm prepared to do all that, because it's going to be a lot of editing, probably.
Oh yeah.
Things trying to get in here.
And then actually getting past the fights is going to be a whole nother level of hell.
Party to some egregious fire code violations.
What do I do?
You should have a you can get the universal remote. I think you have to go back and do that. It's in the office.
Alright.
There was apparently a cutscene in this where,
Okay.
not like a cutscene, but like a scene that they cut out,
Mhm.
where you were supposed to be able to use Doug as a distraction for this.
Oh.
So he wasn't useless.
Honestly, Carly.
I don't like saving Doug because all he does is bitch about how you didn't save Carly instead the whole time.
Meanwhile, Carly's like, you should have saved Doug, but blah, blah, blah,
Thank you
blah.
anyway.
I'm kind of in a jam here. Little girl, if you're there, can you put your daddy on the phone? Or on the talkie or whatever?
He's not my dad!
What's up?
So,
He's a-
I'm down at that motor-inn, and...
He's a guy who jumped the fence and is taking care of me now.
I saw a chance to get some...
Not my dad!
That's not a black joke. He literally jumped the fence.
I'm hiding.
No racism involved.
What's up? Glenn's trapped down at the motor inn. Hey, Glenn, we're gonna talk it over and send a group
I
to come
almost
get you,
read it.
alright?
Awesome. I'll sit tight till then.
Sounds good.
Okay, you can't say
Hold
that.
on to this until we get Glenn back, okay? I'll take good care
Oh,
of
you saw me get onto DJ. Or no, you didn't.
Great around
Because you don't look at the Discord.
Yeah,
I
anyone
got
who
into
wants to
DJ.
send me a message in Discord, know that I probably will not answer it.
You'll have to probably send it to me and tell me to send it to him.
Yeah, that's
I'm in.
the quickest way of communication through Discord.
But
Send it
I
to
had
Mustard.
Let me know
I
as
had
soon
to
as you
get
wanna
onto
head out. I
DJ
could use
in
a
our
job.
group chat because he used the F slur, homophobic slur.
Oh.
And I was like, don't say that. And then literally today, he got on my nerves, and I said it against him without thinking about it. And then I was like, actually, there's rule 5. Rule 5 in our server is the corn dogs role, which is the admin role, are not susceptible to these rules in the same way that everyone else is. So I was like, so technically I'm good.
Still not a nice thing, but
It's just, like, that's how I talk to some of my friends, like, as a joking way.
yeah, I'm trying to get better about like not getting mad and letting words go.
It wasn't that I was mad, I was just wanting him to shut up for a minute.
Oh yeah.
And we all pick on DJ, so it's like, it's not a hate thing.
For anyone that picks on DJ, just know it's widely accepted.
And very normal.
So don't worry, it's just a phase of growing up. Everybody goes through it.
So stupid.
But it is funny.
How we doing?
Good. Want to go have
Yes,
a
I
look
want
around?
to go have a look outside.
Glenn first.
God,
All right.
second.
You talked to Carly to trigger it, I think.
You do?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you also used to be able to pick to bring Carly or Glenn,
Oh
I
yeah,
think?
you do talk to Carly.
Yeah, that's what the game says. I think there was another cutscene where you could choose to either take Carly or Glenn to the motel instead, where I think the person
You
would
ready to head
contact you
out?
instead.
Got it. You?
Alright.
Instead of Glenn getting stuck
go.
in an ice box.
I mean, to be fair, that is a cool place.
That is a... s-
It's
the fact you did that involuntarily. Dude, your hair is fucked.
God.
That's one thing that annoys me with this one. The zombies are already very, very decayed, even though the outbreak more or less just started.
Did you see?
Basically.
Sure did.
To be fair, we're not exactly sure how soon it started.
I think at this point it's maybe a week since it hit the whole planet.
Jesus, Glenn.
You know, that's another thing I wonder about.
That wasn't
It
so hard.
only covers
Can we get
America.
out of here before any of these things notice
Yeah, in
us?
this one, but remember in the show, the CDC guy's like, oh, France or something held out the longest.
Out here looking for gas.
Right, I forgot about that. I need to go back and rewatch it.
It is a very good show.
It's a girl.
It's
There's
just
just
very
a lot
slow.
of details I forget.
That and
There's
it's a very
certain characters
slow
I don't
show.
remember at all.
She started yelling and saying
And then I went back and started watching and I was like,
tried to convince her it
oh
wasn't
yeah,
these guys came out
there was the dude that did nothing but dig holes.
and I ended up hiding
Jim.
Yeah,
Lucky you.
He was
I
actually
knew
kind
his
of cool
name.
character.
just leave
he
her.
really was.
In the comics, he does a little bit more, but not much.
For a girl.
I need to read the comics.
They're very good.
Think about it.
Ask Monty. He may let you borrow.
Fine. Let's go save Glenn's
Yeah.
damsel in distress.
But
That'll probably depend on when I have time to read, let alone care.
honestly,
I just don't like reading stuff.
well, these
Never
are
did.
enjoyable. But on the downside,
understand.
they are in black and white. There are no colors.
Yeah, I know.
But it is all pictures.
It's like a coloring book.
Just
Without
one-
you being able to color.
Yeah, color it and you will probably die. Also, one thing I've come to notice about comics,
So we
I don't like the way that they're starting to feel.
quiet.
So that sounds really weird, but like,
I wouldn't know. I never had a comic book in my life.
I've been around them for a very long time.
This wasn't.
Girls behind that door.
I
It was too soon to be on the scent.
just wasn't one of those people that had comic books. I was always complete video games.
I saw one lurking on the other side of that car.
What? Oh, okay.
I know you need to get the spark plug.
Yeah, I know I
And
need
then
to get the spark
pillowcase
plug.
right there. There's the pillow right there you can get. You may have to lean over yet. Because you need that to shoot one of them.
Yeah, as a quote-unquote silencer.
That's not how it works, but
Like, it kind of doesn't really make that much sense, if we're being 100% honest.
that's not how it would work physically in real life.
Oop.
You need to go to the right.
Yeah, I know that.
So we got that one right
Uh,
there. Close.
Run!
If I remember right, right is correct.
Howdy. Uh,
I'm also very confused as to when their sense of smell comes into play with the walkers.
uh-huh.
Because I know it does. What is that a letter? Oh, it's the pillow. Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that?
Do you have any tricks for getting into cars?
Not without tools, and making a bunch of noise, and none with pillows.
I thought you could hit it first. I know, yeah, you can punch it, but then he's like, what the fuck? To be fair, he should have enough strength to break that window.
What the frick frack?
Go left.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to press up.
I think the spark plug is in the car or something. Because you can kill that one right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Get out your gun.
But the noise.
Just follow my lead. Stay right behind me.
What if she just started shooting all of them?
Bang, bang, bang!
That is not how it works.
Yeah, no. The sound would travel straight back out.
Even if it didn't, it wouldn't have been silenced that much.
it still would have been like a bang, not a.
It would have been a slightly quieter bang, but it would have been a bang. That's the Big Bang Theory. I hate my life. And I think you can go ahead and throw it in a neutral,
Yeah.
and that'll go ahead and immobilize that other one.
Also, that kind of makes no
Did Lee
sense.
really not know what a spark plug was, by the way?
It's
Then
a
again,
sparky
he is
thing.
a city dude. No offense to city people. It's just the fact that most of you probably don't know what a spark plug is.
And if you do,
Unless you're in
congrats.
Texas, in which case you probably do.
In the state of Texas, you are obligated to learn.
I only knew what it was, honestly, from having four-wheelers growing up.
Let me see the spark.
I only learned it because my dad was a mechanic for like his entire life. So
To be fair, mechanics are like one of the probably best paying jobs in this area. Just because there's not a lot of jobs.
yeah,
And everybody has shitty vehicles.
it's because everyone doesn't know how to take care of them.
Which is why I'm getting annoyed with mine being on empty engine fuel. Or bad engine fuel. Like, it's giving me the 0%
That's
oil
exactly
life.
what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm getting annoyed that it's staying there like that long.
Honestly,
That
I
it's
was...
overdue on service by almost 10,000 miles now.
Jeez.
Maybe not 10,000, I might be remembering that number wrong.
Yeah, because I was about to say, there's no way like you're.
I drive my
that-
car a lot though. I go back and forth to work almost every day. That's 20 miles every day. Well, not 20, it's 14.
What is it? What's the order? You go car first, and then, or do you take out this guy first?
You definitely need to get the car if you didn't already.
I put it in neutral. I just didn't push it out.
Yeah, push the car already.
Alright.
I think you push the car, it distracts, or it immobilizes that one, and then you can go around and kill the other two.
Alright.
I think.
Why am I so tired?
Because it's 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
It's 4:15 a.m.
Dude.
Every time I'm like, yeah, we'll have a little extra time left over. No, bitch.
Fuck, how do you...
Maybe you actually do need to get that other one first. Oh. Also, there's no way he doesn't have glass in his hand. I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry, but there's no way.
Also, why does this car have so much speed?
It was on a ramp.
Awesome.
Yeah, I get it just came off a ramp, but still, even then, like...
It was ramped up pretty far.
Eh,
Probably
yeah,
not enough to jump that curb, but
a little steep.
it was probably enough to put it in that amount of speed because you were pushing it. It just cut the scene before you could see it.
Oh, you want to see you committing a brutal atrocity? Nah. Which isn't actually that brutal compared to a lot of stuff in this game.
Yeah.
Like, right now.
That's nothing compared to later on.
Later on when you're, like, shooting your own humankind and everything.
I mean more like when you just stitch up your own wounds.
Yeah, that's a little brutal.
It'll turn red when it's time.
Shake him and shank. Uh-oh.
Lee, are you fucking
Shank.
serious? Every now and then I have nightmares, which is really bad thoughts about the zombie apocalypse happening.
I usually do.
Because apparently they did discover a,
Dude, where'd
like
the weapon
a
go?
parasite that could potentially do it if it was set up the right way in the right amount of numbers.
Now we've got
It's also
this.
kind of the same way with
You
rabies.
two done?
Not to the same extent. I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the...
It was some parasite they had discovered at one point in time that made a zombie apocalypse a possibility, but a very low one.
Part of me feels like you're talking about the principle that The Last of Us runs off of.
Why don't you guys lag
I don't know.
behind?
'Cause that-
That was a fungus.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right behind you.
Very
Which is
real
very-
fungus.
Which is a very interesting concept for a zombie apocalypse to be triggered by a fungus.
And it's a very real thing. Not to, like, scare or worry anybody, but it's a real thing because it's one of those things that it happens to ants and stuff, and it doesn't
Oh,
really
yeah.
bring them back to life, but it makes them, like...
It's a parasite that controls the motor functions, basically.
Hey.
There's the wind up curse.
Yeah!
Because for some reason he can't lift an axe very quickly, but
Hey,
he can swing it at the
Want to
speed
see
of
an axe
sound.
disappear?
No, your head is pretty dead. That's okay. Or at least your neck.
I meant to say it before the screwdriver when I was like, hey, you want to see a screwdriver disappear?
Ice
Didn't
pick?
work. Didn't work though. Was it an
Hello
ice
there.
pick?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're here to help.
It looks like a
Let's go, guys.
screwdriver.
They probably would have
That
held
way.
on to a screwdriver.
If you open up, we
To be
can
fair,
take
they
you
didn't mean to lose the
somewhere
ice
safer.
pick either.
We've got a group in town.
She's in trouble.
Miss, we're coming in.
Don't do that.
Why didn't you just say what happened?
Can't I just leave?
No.
I always thought that was kind of dumb.
You get the option to whether you give her the gun or not.
What happens if you don't? Doesn't she like... Oh, no, I remember what happens. Never mind.
She takes it from you and does it anyway.
Yeah, not going to, so...
You're hurt.
Glenn gives you shit if you let her.
I said stay away.
Well,
need to get
fuck
you
him.
help.
It's not like I'm gonna see him later anyways.
I don't know. I think Carly does to a small extent.
What?
I told you, I said go away.
I say Carly because I've never seen Doug's dialogue all the way through.
Just leave.
Let's calm down. You could be fine.
I won't be fine.
Because
My
I
boyfriend
always
was
pick
bitten.
Carly.
You get sick and you die,
So I
and you
never
come
see
back
Doug's
and
full
you kill
dialogue.
anything you can find.
Think we should pick Doug
Her boyfriend?
this time.
Glenn,
That's
I
up to
don't
you.
want
This
that.
is your
It's
playthrough.
not Christian. Please. Just
I
leave me,
still don't
please.
know when she says it's not Christian if she's talking about her boyfriend or it's not like the Christian thing to do. I really don't know.
Okay, we'll
'Cause, like
leave.
the way she words it could be either or.
Try to take
I
care
don't-
of yourself.
I don't know.
Whatever time you have left.
I think she means her boyfriend,
You have a
but
gun.
it,
So-
it easily could go either way.
Borrow it.
What do you mean borrow?
Give it to me.
Uh,
I can just, end this, and then there's no problem.
Whoa.
Please. I don't want to be one of them.
I like how Lee was like the very first one to be like, "Whoa, chill."
Give it to her.
What? You can't be serious.
Do it.
I'm not one for suicide, but in this,
Oh yeah, she's the one that gives you shit. Maybe. I don't know.
Look at her, Carly.
I know
There's
Glenn
no
does.
happy ending
Yeah.
to this.
I don't know. I'm not one for suicide, but in this scenario,
I'd be like, okay, they're gonna die anyway. It's their choice whether they want to suffer or not.
yeah. Honestly, I don't
Thank
want
you
to
so
suffer,
much.
so
I
I'd be
know
like,
how
yeah,
terrible it is.
somebody pop me.
I'd try to at least do as much as I can before I'm basically immobile.
We can't go yet.
What? Why not?
Because somebody needs to pick up
I
the
want to stay vertical for as long as I can before I go
You know what I'd
horizontal.
probably do?
Huh?
I got bit. I would just go on a rampage and kill as many as I could.
You
As many
sure?
zombies or as many people?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
zombies.
Rule number 1 of the zombie apocalypse: don't get bit. Rule number 2: stay away from Brandon.
God bless you. All right.
God bless you too.
I don't like how fast she drops, even though it's realistic.
That was a very quiet gunshot, by the way.
I think they did that for our sake. There's also a lot less squish than there normally is, at least with this game.
Yeah, in the series,
In
it
this
is
game- in
very
the series.
gory.
Part of the reason people watch and play these games
Everyone all right?
is because
Yeah, we had
the
some
shock
close
factor.
calls, but
Mhm.
Glenn is fine.
Other than AMC, there was another television network you could watch The Walking Dead on, but they
Good to
like
hear it.
bleeped
Things back
out
here.
or they censored all the gore and stuff, and I'm like, this is like watching the PG
This is like the
13 version of it.
no, it's like the Y7 version.
A what?
It's called Y7 on TV.
The hell is Y7?
7 and up. It's what SpongeBob's rated, I think.
How we
At
doing?
times, SpongeBob should have been rated like
R.
yeah. I'm glad you said that because for a second, like that whole rating went straight over my head. I was like, I haven't a clue what we're doing now.
You can ask the lock a question.
Think you can
I
do
can
it?
also try to control it.
You know what I could do?
Yeah, I remember that. And then Doug's just like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Worth a try."
It's universal.
I did it on accident a couple of times.
Across the street.
When I saw that was an option, I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "There's no way that's an electronic lock, right?" And even if it was,
I memorized all
I
the codes.
doubt it's the same way.
Let's try.
dude, why is it not a thing people have thought of? Like, keypads being controlled with a remote.
Well,
But you
fucking
could enter it with
done.
that.
All that dork nonsense might save a life.
Who's to say it already?
All that dork nonsense might save a life.
Hey,
Also, I'm not sure if it's his tongue or just part of his jaw.
hey, buddy, you may want to pick your job off the floor. The surprise factor has gone away. Tinkling tink, right?
You can do that, then grab the brick, throw it at the window, and then go after the keys.
Awesome.
Not really.
Distract those things.
It was a pretty basic human motor function.
Also known as
Reach that brick.
pick up, drop down.
Can't reach that brick.
Would a fire axe be able to cut a lock like that, though?
Yeah, with enough force.
He didn't swing it that hard.
Yeah, no. Depending on the thickness and what metal it's made out of, he could very
That must have
easily
been a
snap
really
it.
crappy lock, then.
Yeah, it looked like just one of the little cheap ones. So
It's a cheap master lock, is what it looked like.
I wouldn't really be surprised, because honestly, some of those you can break by just using your hands. Very difficult.
If
for
you're
some
strong
people.
enough.
Yeah, if you're strong enough. Like, I can bend it.
Have you ever watched the World's Strongest Men competitions?
No, I have not.
They throw cinder blocks straight up into the air about 50 feet.
Jeez.
Maybe not 50, but it's up there. It probably is 50 feet. And then they can, there's certain people, they're able to pull freight trains. Like not the whole load, but
Yeah,
like
it
a
was
single
like,
car. They can carry a single car and pull it, and they can also do it with 18 wheelers on asphalt. With a trailer.
That's not a little
That's not
scary at all.
steroid enhanced. But no, these dudes are insane.
I've seen some. Okay, I've seen.
And then they have like accuracy tests too, with like throwing things that heavy,
Uh-huh.
and they're fucking accurate. It's crazy to watch.
Give me a second.
Have you ever seen?
I'm sorry, brother. Have you found the case?
I got to do this now, man. I got to do this.
Just remember all the times you ratted me out.
I just remember how sad it is that his family didn't even like. The only memory they had of him was being convicted of murder.
Wait, the what?
All his family remembered at the end was him being convicted of murder because it literally happened within the same couple days.
Oh.
Also, you need to work on your damn aim, man.
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm more or less just decapitating my own brother at this point.
This part really irritates me, just watching him miss that many times. And then he finally adjusts his aim. And then you can even... Well... Bad example. I've just become desensitized to this episode entirely. I've seen it too many times.
I think the first time I ever played it, I was like, just for added measure. And I was like, can I swing again? Okay. No, I can't. Okay,
Damn.
great.
Holy crap! Run!
Holy crap.
You know, they actually wouldn't have turned around if you didn't scream.
Yeah.
But no, Doug, you're a dumbass.
Doug the dumbass.
Also, you should have closed that more. Because I doubt they would have been able to squeeze through otherwise.
They would eventually just
Eventually
broke the
they
door
would've.
off. Or they would have found a way to slip
That's a
through.
pretty hefty door, though.
Yeah.
It's
about-
straight up metal.
It's about to get a little less hefty.
I've got the
To be fair, they come through the windows, not the door.
God, you're amazing. Let's get in there.
Freaking nose hurts.
Fuck you, bitch.
No, don't axe the door. Use the key.
I don't know why he thought an axe would work on a metal door, but I guess it worked on the lock. Did you end up examining the... Oh wait, no, Clementine finds it anyway.
What?
I was gonna say, did you examine the cane?
Yeah. No, I think I picked it up. I don't think I examined it, though. There's a screwdriver. Hey, Chandler, find your screwdriver.
Was you looking for one?
We have a running gag of when we were working on cars
I
together.
think I remember hearing about this before.
Where's my screwdriver? And every time I found one, I would always give him crap. You good?
I'm good, I'm just tired.
Yeah, me too.
I just didn't have a thought after that. It's like,
That's
Here
usually
they
how I
go.
am.
Doc, come on, baby, time to go.
Yeah, yell louder so they know exactly where you are.
It's kind of too late to be quiet.
I know, but it doesn't help.
Nah. In the comics right now, there's like a good like
Are the comics still running?
yeah.
Huh.
A new one comes out every second Wednesday of the month, I think.
So every other Wednesday.
Uh,
That would be every second. That'd be every second. Okay, when you say every second Wednesday, you mean like every second Wednesday per month?
no. Every second Wednesday of every month. So like, instead of
So like 2 weeks apart or a full month?
full month.
Right. Okay.
So basically, like,
I got you.
yeah. So one would come out
So
in
I'd hate to be in
February.
Lee's position in this scenario.
Yeah, right on the middle part of it.
Yeah. That's usually the one that dies.
Yeah, because at least then they can
Also,
reach
that
through
pistol
and
would
grab
be
you.
hell of a lot louder indoors.
Oh yeah.
Like, just sitting on the porch and hearing a shotgun be shot. Not a shotgun, it was a rifle. Just hearing that be shot, like, right off the back porch where that roof overhang is. My ears were ringing very badly.
Because it has,
It amplifies the sound so much.
because it's bouncing straight back.
Yeah.
It's not going way out.
Yeah.
Have you ever shot shotgun skeet?
I've only shot a gun a few times. I've shot a pistol once. And for a little while, I was shooting a... I don't know what it was specifically, but it was a rifle sometime. And then I shot a shotgun twice. The first time I shot it was when my dad bought it for one of my birthdays. I think it was my 8th birthday he bought me one or something. It was probably later than that.
Not even thinking about it.
Yeah. To be fair, she could have shot that one, stomped the other one, then saved Doug instead of shooting the ones in the distance.
Yeah, that would have helped a lot.
To be fair though, they are under a fight or flight instinct at the moment and don't really have time to
Did
react.
he just do the Wilhelm scream?
I wasn't paying enough attention, but possibly. So I really don't know where that one came from.
What, the Wilhelm scream or the zombie?
The zombie.
I
think the very
came from
first-
the alleyway.
I think the Wilhelm scream originally came from Star Wars.
Yeah, episode 4 if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that, you fat old bastard.
Like, Clementine wouldn't have told them what happened anyway, even if he did get away with that. The first time I saw that, I really thought Kenny was about to X me.
Yeah, I did too.
I was like, wait, what?
Bye, Mom and Dad. Meant to say bye, Mom and Dad shot, but alright.
Okay, then. Well, this episode was shorter than I thought it would be.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the first one was an hour.
Right, but from all the videos I've looked at, I figured this one would go on for at least 20 more minutes.
Yeah, to be fair though, I think they explored a lot more than we did. So.
That's true. They also didn't know what to do.
Yeah, meanwhile, we're just
going right through this again, just because we've already seen all of it. Yeah, I haven't even paying that much attention, honestly.
Yeah, I remember in
There's
the
not
first
much
episode.
point in paying much attention. I've already seen this 400 times.
Now, when it gets to season 3, I'm gonna be sitting here like
Oh yeah, I'll shut up
dead
during that.
quiet and be like, it's like, hey guys, now we're like streamers.
Welcome back to Corn
Silent.
Dogs on the Silence.
So it sounds like we're trying to do a I forget about that every time.
Season 2 is a very big blank for me.
Why?
I just don't remember that much from it. And then early Season 3 is a blank.
Season 2 isn't my most memorable, but it's then again it's not my worst.
It
so.
is just blank for me. The only right thing I remember is Carver.
Sounds like nobody
Carver.
knows.
Oh yeah.
Like, I just remember him as a character, and then his,
I
like...
gotta take my chances.
Wasn't he in control of the, grocery store thing?
Yep. He was the knockoff governor.
Yeah. And to be fair, he was just as scary. Minus the fish tanks full of heads.
And dead daughter that he keeps around.
Yeah.
Find your friends. Be safe.
To be fair, the governor was rightfully
I don't mean
insane.
to abandon you.
Yeah,
This seems like an okay
Like
setup.
you
I'm sure
can't blame him for being in the mental state he was.
Let's hope.
there's actually a couple books out explaining his backstory.
And Lee, you know,
Dude,
if
it's
this doesn't
really good.
people are going to give up.
I'm not surprised.
Basically,
Are you just gonna
I'm sorry to interrupt, but while it's on my mind, have I ever shown you the episode of Good Mythical Morning where they had Robert Kirkman on there?
none.
They played a game where he had to guess whether the fan theory was a real fan theory or not of The Walking Dead. He's like, and they were like, "Do these ever help you?" I don't know what they asked him, but then he's like, "No, but sometimes they're very helpful."
What?
The fan theories, like helps him with his
give him
writing because sometimes he'll
inspiration.
use them. Be like, "Yeah, that was right."
It's not
He's
a
like-
bad idea.
That's what Scott
have to
did with
take
some
care
of
of
his
each other.
games.
Yeah.
With the FNAF games, he's like,
About Clementine.
"Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend this is the original plan."
Earlier I
Are
said
those
there's some
finally
stuff out
over
there
now?
that might screw with
I
a
highly doubt
precious
it.
little girl like her.
Scott, can you
You did.
please
Well, I
stop?
still think
Just
that's true.
look,
Why would he
After what I
stop?
saw
He's
today,
making
done.
millions
I
per
think
game,
between
and
you
it's
taking
still
care of
amazing
her
every
and her
time.
taking care
look,
of
just
herself,
be done.
you two are gonna
Let
be
us
just
have our
fine.
fun, and then in like 10 years, come back, retcon everything. All right?
Got it.
There was the joke in Matt Pat's video. It was where something I don't remember, but it was it showed Game Grumps being mad at Sonic 06, and then it showed Markiplier raging at something or other,
Considering.
and then they put Matt Pat in a
I
room
can't
with
stop thinking about
FNAF
that.
VR.
We couldn't have saved him, could
He's like,
we?
"No, it was supposed to be over."
Pretty fast.
That's stupid.
No,
Is FNAF VR
It's
a
such a-
real thing?
it's a fan
just a-
game,
Uh,
but supposedly it's really good, and I refuse.
I'm sorry, Carl.
It's okay. Thanks, though. There's been a lot of death in the past few days. Anyway, I'd rather be alone.
I need to wake up because I'm already like kind of starting to fall asleep, and I'm just like,
We still have 2 more videos we gotta record.
oh god.
What is it?
This one got finished another 15 minutes earlier than I thought it would, though, so
We both
that
believe
helps.
you.
The things we do to keep you guys happy.
for another month or so.
I was gonna help you both.
But you helped me first. I just wish we both could have made it, you know?
That's a line I really hate.
I wish we both could have made it.
No, but you helped me first. Like, bitch, I didn't have a choice but to pick one or the other.
Just I would
Either way, I'm getting blamed.
You're like, look, dude, just take the.
This is why
compliment
Duck
and
annoys
chill.
me.
It's all like
Still hate you.
I thought Super Dinosaur was toast. But you know what? He wasn't. Oh,
You know who he looks like?
Huh.
Wanna cool this for a minute?
Sid from Toy Story. But not evil.
I'm
A
sorry.
little, not a lot.
no.
If you like look at him
not
from the
that.
side, he looks exactly
I
like
got
him.
grabbed again.
Wait, what?
I was
If
there.
you look at him from the side, he looks almost exactly like him,
And my
minus
wallet
the
broke.
alien forehead.
Glenn had the other one.
On Sid or on
Sid.
Duck?
It's just a
Sid had like the giant forehead.
Probably wasn't much use to begin with.
Yeah, he had a.
It wasn't
Yeah,
just
He had a
bit.
bulbous little head.
I know
Just
it
a
doesn't
tad
make any
bit.
sense, but it's how I used to talk
I think
to
it
my
was
mom and dad.
Film Theory that made a
Now
video
they're
on it,
gone.
but it was about
It's
Toy Story
gone.
1.
Maybe we can find you another one.
And it was
I'll
like,
just keep this
technically the
going, I
toys are the bad guys in this scenario.
What?
Because Sid was just being a normal kid, and he was actually very creative.
Oh man.
And tearing apart.
Another thing.
Because it's like what any normal kid would probably do.
Like my
I
It's
mean,
just like, just to have fun with his toys, basically. That's all he was doing.
Her
And then
dad tried to
Woody
kill
scarred him for life.
well, he did that because
Which apparently he turned out okay, because in Toy Story 3, he's hauling trash, having the time of his
so
life with it.
everyone else.
that doesn't mean you're okay.
He was singing to his music all happy.
I know
He was like even tapping on the truck all
I don't
happy and
give a
stuff.
shit
To be
about
fair, I
what happens
didn't
to you.
And you can tell it's him because you see
Toy
like,
Story 3?
Or that little girl
you
you've
see
got
like
with
his
you.
face for a split second, but he's wearing a Skull t-shirt still. And it's implied that it's almost definitely Sid.
Hey, Lee, do you
But if
have-
he's happy, who cares?
If you're happy with your line of work, stick with
you.
it.
Dad would be dead if it weren't for you.
Yeah, I know.
Wish he was, damn.
Doug is dead
I saved him.
because of me.
Damn it. My fucking
You
instincts.
can't be like that.
What?
You're only one man.
Saving him?
Yes. You officially hit that
We're
point.
lucky to have you.
Of.
Being dead tired.
Yeah.
Gotta wake up.
I hope
You
that's
gotta
the
wake
sound of
up.
us winning this thing.
What are you quoting now?
Walking Dead
This
Season
motor is
8.
pretty damn defendable. We block off the entrances with some cars.
It's from one of the
keep someone on
last
watch.
few episodes
We
from
can
the
stay
last
here
season
till the
that they
military
released.
rolls through.
Or this season that's
I
out now.
actually agree with
Oh,
that.
I haven't seen it, so.
Yeah.
Me too. We
It's
got
a
beds,
quote
we
from
got
that.
water, and most importantly, we got light.
It's one of the last. It's
There are
the
worse
last
places to
episode
call
with Rick in
home.
it, I think.
Yeah, you're right. You know, guys, I think it's going to be okay.
Oh, these people didn't ride off of that.
You know, in all honesty, it took way longer for the power to get cut off than you would have thought.
Yeah, power moves
Because once a power
very
plant-
quickly.
Like, loses its maintenance, it goes down.
Oh, yeah.
Something's gonna explode. Oh, yeah, I
we'll
forget
just
they
skip
used
that,
to do these.
If we're able to.
I forget that they used to do this.
That would be fine if we survived.
They quit
the
doing
war.
next time in Season 3.
Oh, did they really?
It's because they couldn't get far enough ahead to do it.
I want
Yeah.
you to have this, okay?
Because it's like
In
a lot.
case you
There's
want
actually like
Clementine
lines in here
starts
that aren't in the games at all. So that was another thing.
How you doing?
Like no matter what path you chose, certain dialogue options wouldn't show up.
We gotta get food, Lee. Soon.
I think that one was one of them.
Howdy, I'm Andrew St. John. We're from the St. John Dairy.
It's beautiful.
People that are that friendly and with that haircut are always a bad idea to follow.
Something's coming, Lee.
Don't follow anybody out in the woods, people.
You're either gonna get shot, or you're gonna have something in your booty hole,
Or you're gonna.
or
get
you're gonna wake up feeling like you had something in your booty hole. What is it called? Safe Mart? Safe Mart Bandits or something?
Yeah, I think so. No, it is episode 2. Where you
That's
mess up
it.
Larry. Yeah. I remember now.
He's around until the end of episode 4, I think.
Yeah, depending on what you do.
I mean, he can die earlier on in season 4, but level 4, episode 4.
We were both at that level of tired.
The funny thing is, I'll probably still be up.
I am already droopy. Droop. Yeah.
Wow, the decisions are very split in the middle there.
Yeah, just a tad bit. Gave Irene the gun.
So that's the only time you even know her name, too. I always forget that.
Alright. And this is all just credits.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys for joining us for episode 1. We will try to get you the other episodes as soon as possible.
Yeet!
Love you guys.
See you in the next one.
Corn dogs on the floor.